Long, long ago, in a quiet corner of Nigeria, there was a village called Umuagu, a beautiful village. Red earth roads, tall palm trees swaying in the warm wind, children running through dusty paths, women laughing in the busy marketplace. But in that village, there lived a girl, and people believed something about her, something cruel. They believed no man would ever marry her. Not because she was wicked, not because she was lazy, but because of her skin. Her skin was very dark. So dark that people said the night itself borrowed its color from her. Her name was Amara. Amara was 28 years old, tall, graceful, quiet. Her skin was the deep color of polished ebony. Under the moonlight, it almost reflected blue. But the villagers did not see beauty. They saw something to laugh at. Whenever Amara walked through the market, women selling pepper and tomatoes would whisper, "Look at her. Even charcoal is brighter." Another woman would laugh loudly. "Who will marry that one? Maybe a blind man." Even the children joined them. Whenever Amara passed, they sang a cruel little song. Black like pot, black like night, even spirits run away in fright. And the children would burst into laughter. But Amara never shouted, never insulted them back. She simply kept walking because she had learned something very early in life. Some people are too empty to carry kindness. Amara lived at the edge of the village in a small mud house with her mother, Mama Ifilma. They were poor, very poor. Sometimes dinner was only roasted corn with a little palm oil. But Amara had something many rich people did not have. She had a kind heart. When old women struggled to carry firewood, Amara helped them. When a neighbor was sick, Amara fetched water. When a goat was injured, Amara cared for it. Even the same people who mocked her still received her help. One night, her mother asked her a question. "My daughter, why do you keep helping people who insult you?" Amara smiled softly. Then she said something her mother would never forget. "The sun shines on everyone, Mama, even those who curse it." Now, in that same village, there lived another woman. Her name was Adana. Adana was famous, not for kindness, but for her beauty. Her skin was light, like fresh palm wine foam. Her hair was braided beautifully with shining beads. Men followed her like bees follow honey. And Adana loved the attention. Whenever she entered the market, everyone noticed. But whenever she saw Amara, her smile changed. She would laugh loudly. "Look at her. At her age, she still sits in her mother's house." Her friends would laugh. "Even goats will reject that one." And the cruel laughter would echo through the market. But Amara simply walked away, quietly. Not far from the village stood a powerful kingdom, the kingdom of Obiora. One season, the old king died. So his only son, Chinedu, was crowned king. King Chinedu was young, wise, observant. But he believed something unusual. One day, he told his palace advisors, "I will not marry a woman just because she is beautiful. I will marry a woman whose heart is pure." The chiefs exchanged confused looks, because kings usually married princesses or famous beauties. But King Chinedu only smiled. And one morning, he made a decision. He would travel through nearby villages in disguise. One hot afternoon, a stranger arrived in Umuagu. Dust covered his clothes. He looked like an ordinary traveler. No one paid attention to him, except Amara. She saw him sitting under a tree, tired, hungry. Without hesitation, she walked towards him. "Sir, you look tired." She brought him water, fresh water, then roasted yam. The stranger watched her carefully. Something puzzled him. While she was helping him, people nearby were laughing. One woman shouted mockingly, "See the charcoal girl again." Another laughed. Maybe she wants the traveler to marry her. The stranger frowned. "Why do they insult you?" Amara shrugged gently. People often fear what they do not understand. The stranger studied her face. Despite years of insults, there was no bitterness in her eyes, only peace. Before leaving, he asked her one question. "If you could change one thing in your life, what would it be?" Amara thought quietly. Then she said something surprising. "Nothing. The same God who made the sun bright also made the night beautiful." Suddenly, something incredible happened. Royal guards emerged from the forest, spears in their hands. They bowed before the traveler. The villagers froze. Something was wrong. Slowly, the traveler removed his dusty cloak. Gasps filled the air. It was King Chinedu. The entire village fell to their knees. Even Adana stood frozen. The king raised his hand and spoke. "I came here in disguise to see the true hearts of people." He turned towards Amara. While others mocked, she showed kindness. While others laughed, she showed humility. Then the king said words that would change the village forever. "This woman will be my queen." The shock exploded across the crowd. Shortly, Adana shouted angrily, "Impossible!" But the king continued calmly. "A crown belongs on a head that carries wisdom." He extended his hand to Amara. "Will you marry me?" Amara stood frozen. Her entire life, people said no man would choose her. And now, a king stood before her. Tears filled her eyes. Yes, I will. But jealousy is a dangerous thing. Adana burned with rage. How can that charcoal girl become queen? Her pride was broken. So, she went into the forest to meet a dark herbalist. The old man gave her a small powder. Spread this at the palace entrance. The new queen will collapse. Adana smiled wickedly.
The wedding day arrived. Drums thundered. Dancers filled the palace courtyard. Villagers gathered from far and wide. Amara appeared, dressed in royal red and gold. Her dark skin shone like polished ebony. But hidden in the shadows, Adana spread the powder. Then she waited. But fate had other plans. A sudden wind blew. The powder lifted into the air and blew straight back toward Adana. Within seconds, she collapsed. The palace guards rushed forward. The truth was revealed. Adana's jealousy had betrayed her, and she was banished from the kingdom forever. Amara became Queen Amara of Obiora, but she never forgot her past. She fed the hungry. She helped the poor. She built schools for children. And slowly, the same villagers who once mocked her began telling a different story. Be careful how you treat people. Tomorrow, they may wear the crown. So remember this story. Never judge a person by their appearance. Because sometimes, the person the world laughs at today is the one destiny is preparing to lift tomorrow.